Overwatch 2 Season 7 Rise of Darkness begins October 10th. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Gucken wir uns mal diesen Blogpost hier an, diesen schönen. Also, Season 7 begins next Tuesday and we're bringing a frightening amount of new content, a seasonal theme that is darker than ever before. Das ist genauso wie am iPhone. The new iPhone is the best iPhone we have ever created. Ja, das hoffe ich doch sehr, dass das immer der Fall ist, weil sonst wird es langweilig. We're introducing a new Blizzard crossover game mode in Trials of Sanctuary, the Halloween Terror 2023 event, and a hot new control map featuring the tropical island of Samoa. Ich freue mich auf die Map, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Ich habe einen Gameplay schon gesehen bei der Overwatch League und das fand ich mega, die Map. We also bring a massive balance update, including a reworked ability kit for Sombra and new changes to Route 66 map. Keep reading to find out what Overwatch 2 Rise of Darkness has in store. Was ändern die in Route 66? Die sollten lieber Dorado anpassen oder aus der Rotation nehmen. Weil Dorado ist eine mega beschissene Map. Route 66 bin ich fein damit, aber Dorado ist mega beschissen. Aber gut, bin ich mal gespannt. Vielleicht sagen sie, was sie gemacht haben. Battle against Lilith, Moira and Trials of Sanctuary. In our first ever Blizzard crossover game mode launching with our Halloween Terror event, you will descend into battle against the demons of the Burning Hells, an all-new co-op survival brawl. Trials of Sanctuary. Fight as one of 6 different heroes. Demon Hunter Sombra, Barbarian Zarya, Night Raven Illari, Cleric Lifeweaver, Imperious Reinhardt and Inarius Farah, while facing an onslaught of unrelenting forces in a fierce battle for survival. Challenging bosses wait along the way, including Asmodan, Wrecking Ball, Butcher, Roadhog and the Blessed Mother herself, Lilith Moira. Okay, ich bin gespannt. Das hört sich witzig an. Halloween Terror Modes makes the frightening return. Along with Trials of Sanctuary, fan-favorite event modes Junkenstein's Revenge and Rise of the Bride return. Take part in all new challenges and earn Battle Pass XP, Overwatch credits, and a plethora of spooky cosmetics. Enjoy the spooky celebration from October 10th to November 1st. Okay, ein bisschen Zeit. As you complete the tricky challenges in this event, we'll have some great threads for you to spend your credits on. For the first time, you'll be able to spend your credits to unlock Overwatch 2 heroes. Sojourn, Junker Queen, Kiriko, Ramatra and Lifeweaver. This special opportunity is available for 1 week only through October 17th. Your earned Overwatch credits can also purchase returning skins in a limited time Halloween Terror credit shop, including the new glided Hunter Sombra legendary skin. A new remix of Demon Hunter Sombra. Hurry though, these limited time items in Halloween Terror Credit Shop will return to the grave on November 7. Okay. Was ist dann der Point, dass die Heroes eigentlich überhaupt hinter einer Paywall sind, wenn du sie mit Credits freischalten kannst dann? Irgendwie macht das keinen Sinn. Ich glaube, das ist so ein bisschen der Punkt, dass sie neue Spieler anlocken wollen, dass sie Credits erspielen, beziehungsweise sonst was, dass sie praktisch die Heroes freischalten. Oder halt Returning-Leute zurückholen, aber dann können sie dieses ganze Konzept eigentlich auch einstampfen, ganz ehrlich. Das macht keinen wirklichen Sinn. Battle on the hot new map of Samoa. Die sieht so cool aus, die Map. This season, we are bringing one of our most complex battlefields yet to Overwatch 2. Samoa is a new control map. We will fight on tropical beaches, villages and even inside a volcano. Watch out for deadly pitfalls, or you might be just swimming in lava. Samoa will be available to play right away in a dedicated arcade card and will appear in Quick Play and other unranked modes starting on October 10th, with it appearing competitive play later in the season. Okay, also competitive gibt's die Karte nicht. Macht Sinn. Das machen sie erst später, und falls die Leute Zeit haben, sich an die Map zu gewöhnen. Unlock a sinister collection of loot, including the Onryo Hanzo Mythic skin. This season's Battle Pass takes you on a dark and spooky path, featuring themed cosmetics that will send chills to your opponents and teammates. Everyone will be able to earn new epic skins like Victorian Ghost Lucio and Crimson Clone Soldier 76. Unlocking the Premium Battle Pass includes terrifying legendary skins like Asmodan Wrecking Ball, Victorian Dole Echo and Diesel Baron Ramatra. If you can brave all 80 tiers, you will earn the Mythic Onryo Hanzo. Okay, also die restlichen ganzen Imperius-Skins, alles im im Shop dann, vermutlich als Bundle dann wieder. Also als Pre-Season Bundle irgendwas. Also available in the season's Ultimate Battle Pass Bundles are legendary... Ach nee, also available in the season's Ultimate Battle Pass Bundle, a legendary Lilith Moira skin and a legendary Naus Farah skin, along with a new epic pumpkin spice team for Bastion. Yeah, it's a thing. And with a head to start collecting other Birchin cosmetics with 1000 Overwatch coins and 20 tier skips. Expect more scary surprises in store in the game premium shop in a week some. Ach nee, das ist das Ultimate Battle Pass Bundle, okay. Das wird die wieder 40 € kosten dann. Und da kriegst du dann den Lilith Moira Skin. Okay, verstehe. Dieser Widow Skin sieht so cool aus. Ich will diesen Widow Skin haben. Der Widow Skin ist mega. Den will ich haben. Hack the planet with a newly reworked ability kit for Sombra. Overwatch 2 Season 7. The Rise of Darkness comes with dozens of new balance changes, but notably we're introducing a whole new ability kit for Sombra. Es sind 2 Abilities. We've removed Opportunist and adjusted her stealth ability to be a passive that starts automatically when Sombra is not taking damage or dealing damage or abilities. Her translocator is also reworked to instantly teleport her wherever it is thrown. Finally, she has a new ability, Virus, which is a skill shot that deals damage over time to the target it hits and does double impact damage along with the damage over time at a faster rate if they already hacked. Along with tuning to a machine pistol, hack and EMP, you will find that she will be more engaging to play with and play against. Okay, also du wirfst den... Haben wir irgendwas in Overwatch, was praktisch du wirfst und wirst dahin teleportiert? Nee, ne? Ich glaube nicht. Aber gut, das heißt, du wirfst den Translocator und dann wirst du automatisch teleportiert. Und die Passive ist dann, du wirst automatisch invisible, wenn du nicht im Kampf bist. Okay. Also sie gehen ein bisschen mehr weg von diesem... Das fühlt sich aber für mich so... Oder... Es hört sich für mich so an, als wäre das irgendwie noch deutlich nerviger, gegen sie zu spielen. Also gerade wenn du jetzt halt, keine Ahnung, Backline, Support oder sowas bist. Sie ist mehr frontlinig jetzt, beziehungsweise sie ist mehr in your face, glaube ich. Aber du gehst einfach rein, machst halt den Damage, machst deine Virus-Ability drauf, hackst die Gegner und dann schmeißt du deinen Translocator hoffentlich schnell genug und wenn er landet, wirst du wegteleportiert. Bin ich mal gespannt. Our goal is to allow Sombra to be more committed to the targets she engages with and have a more active feel to her kit. All the while maintaining character identity and playstyle as the world's greatest hacker. We'll have more details about Sombra's rework in an upcoming blog. Aber ist das Problem mit Sombra? Das Problem mit Sombra ist, dass es nervig ist, gegen sie zu spielen, weil die dich hackt, wenn sie invisible ist und du halt keine wirkliche Counterplay-Möglichkeiten für sie hast. Weil dann tarnt sie sich, dann rennt sie weg, dann musst du treffen, dass sie enttarnst, ansonsten ist sie halt weg oder sie macht einen Translocator und so weiter. Aber irgendwie, ich habe das Gefühl, das Nervige an ihrem Kit ist ja eigentlich der Hack. Also gerade wenn du Tank bist. Wenn du Tank spielst und du hast eine Sombra, ist eigentlich vorbei. Weil du permanent wirst du halt gehackt dann, wenn irgendwas ist. Und das ist das Nervige daran. Ich finde nicht, dass ihr Playstyle Sombra hat einen mega coolen Playstyle gehabt. Ich mochte den Playstyle von Sombra. Es war nur nervig, gegen sie zu spielen. Ich habe das Gefühl, die ist noch nerviger jetzt. Naja, schau mal. Hero Balance Preview for Season 7. We are also bringing in balance changes for an assortment of other heroes. Notable changes affect May. We are rolling back the changes we first introduced in Season 5. Bring her back to her previous kit and no longer having the Deep Chill passive. Na Gott sei Dank. We are also partly reverting the changes to Zarya's protocol barrier we introduced last season so that she can't build up energy more quickly, but still has a faster cooldown to protect her allies. Plus, tuning for Rissa, Ramatra, Wrecking Ball Cassidy, Torbjörn, Brigitte, and Ilari. Learn about his balance changes for Season 7, our latest Director blog. Okay, schau mal. Take a trip on the all-new Route 66. Okay. Route 66, one of the original escort maps of Overwatch, is getting some adjustments that should give better protection for attackers to exit the initial spawn. Despite the overhanging rail cars blocking the view, the Panorama Diner is pleased to announce that they are open for business and offers additional cover from either the hot sun or the barrage of weapons from the defending team. As you push the payload past the first checkpoint, the doors will now malfunction. As you push the payload past the first checkpoint, the doors will now malfunction and only close partway, giving attackers more options to work through difficult choke points. Huh? Defenders will have more options to stop attacking teams from capping the final checkpoint, as some of the cargo is now removed in the Deadlock's gang lair. You will also be able to cool off with new overcast lighting for the map. We look forward to seeing you all in crews for the payload on the Route 66. Okay. We are still open. Das Schild ist lustig. We are still open. Okay. Na, ich bin gespannt, wie sich das dann, wie sich das spielt. More to come. Everything we've talked about so far will be available to jump into for all platforms in Season 7 launches on Tuesday, October 10th. Also, as an apology due to a bug with our anniversary event challenges, everyone who logs in from October 10th to October 16th will receive 3,000 Overwatch credits to spend in our event shop. Or on other cosmetics and Hero Gallery. We've got even more great content in the weeks to come, including some new surprises we learned about BlizzCon 2023. Okay, mal kurz mich mir angucken. Was war denn der Bug? Regarding credits for anniversary challenge updates, we're currently experiencing issues with anniversary event challenges granting Overwatch credits inconsistently. While we investigate, we are disabling credit grants from these challenges. Once we have resolved the issue, we will compensate impacted players. Please note the credits will still be displayed as a reward for each of the challenges. Apologize for the inconvenience. Ja, die hatten massives Problem mit diesen Challenges. So, due to ongoing technical issues with our anniversary challenges, we are going to keep the Overwatch credits rewards from challenges disabled for the remainder of the event. To make up for this, we are granting everyone who logs in during the first week of Season 7, starting the credits. If you don't complete challenges in the universe, even if you don't complete challenges in the anniversary event, the anniversary credit shop will be live through October 16th. We also have more content available for Overwatch credits starting in Season 7, which we'll reveal soon. Okay. 3000 Credits kriegst du. Das ist auch nicht schlecht. Ich glaube, ich habe es dann doppelt gekriegt. Weil bei mir jetzt teilweise funktioniert, teilweise nicht. Das war echt komisch. Aber ist gut. Bin ich gespannt. 3000 Credits nehme ich immer gerne. Warum? Also, Credits, ne? Nicht Coins, also nicht die Bezahlwährung, aber die Credits, was auch okay ist. Kannst du Legacy-Sachen freischalten damit. Auch sehr, sehr cool tatsächlich. Bin ich sehr gespannt. Director's Take, a designer's journey into Sombra's Rework. Na, ich bin gespannt. Hola, amigos. Andri Abrahamian from the Hero Design team here subbing in for Aaron this week. I wanted to share with you an in-depth journey through the most recent changes to Sombra, our notorious stealthy hacker. Since her original release in 2016, Sombra has received many changes, including a rework for Overwatch 2 launch. Now the team brings changes to this latest iteration on Sombra once again. When we look at each Overwatch hero, we are guided by general values to provide a great hero experience. Each hero should have clear strengths and weaknesses that can be tuned accordingly. A hero's impact on a match should be felt by you, your team, and the enemy team. That impact should be clear enough to inform counterplay so that enemies infer how to respond to a particular hero or their abilities. Meine Frage, ich dachte, Counterplay ist nicht mehr notwendig in Overwatch 2. Was denn jetzt? Entscheidet euch mal, ist es jetzt notwendig, Counterplay oder nicht? Naja, With these points in mind, we felt that Sombra did not have the correct building blocks for her long-term place in the game, and that is what started our latest approach to the rework. Establishing the goals. We approached the Sombra rework by identifying key goals to guide decisions throughout the design iteration process. Make Sombra commit to the fight more when engaging, increase the active field in her ability kit, uphold the current hacker identity and playstyle. With these goals, there were multiple angles to tackle around the existing kit. Naturally, many ideas were also meant to address frustrations playing against the character, ensuring there's proper counterplay for the opposing team. Translocator is a very versatile tool for map traversal and safe escapes. The teleport is often discussed as a get-out-of-jail-free ability because Sombra can escape as she chooses before enemies can deal a fatal blow. Due to the nature of Overwatch's fast-paced gameplay, it's not common to hunt for Sombra's Translocator as a form of counterplay. It's especially difficult to catch Sombra in Overwatch 2 due to the game-wide reduction to stun frequency. There were also competent gameplay styles that leave the Translocator in safe regions, such as near health spike, and perform a rinse and repeat strategy of solo engaging enemies. While playing a lone wolf can sometimes be viable, we also want to still have moments of active cooperation with nearby allies. When starting our iteration, we tackled each of these aspects for Translocator, wanting to make it more involved in combat. Okay. Ist die Frage, wie weit du den werfen kannst dann. Aber ja, okay. Da gehe ich mit. Weil es ist, was du halt gemacht hast. Ne? Translocator irgendwo hinwerfen, machst ein Engagement. Oh, verdammt, ich hab's versemmelt. Zack, zurück teleportieren. Und fairerweise muss ich sagen, ich habe oftmals den Translocator auch vergessen zu platzieren. Und haben geworfen. Und dann, oh verdammt, ich muss ihn jetzt benutzen. Okay. Da bin ich mal gespannt. Die Frage, wie weit man den werfen kann am Ende. Aber schau mal. Stealth is a powerful and unique tool in Sombra's arsenal, granting invisibility. Naturally, invisibility can be difficult to balance in a competitive multiplayer game. We often discuss certain strengths around the stealth mechanics, such as the capability to hack while using stealth. Ich hoffe, die entfernen das. Das ist das größte Problem, wenn du gegen Sombra spielst. To activate stealth at any time, the cooldown is available and the infinite duration. We wanted to address each of these concerns during our iterations to see what we can learn from changing them. Hack is one of the strongest parts of Sombra and has received many changes throughout Overwatch's history. We discussed this mechanic at great length since this was an opportunity to try new ideas and learn from them. Many different versions of Hack were tried throughout the rework, and the most common discussion was about how Hack could be used while invisible. We moved ahead with wanting to explore new Hack debuff possibilities. Based on these highlighted aspects of each mentioned ability, we tackled various combinations of changes to find a formula that felt right for Sombra players and all other players. We didn't just want to nerf Sombra though, we wanted to make sure Sombra had more counterplay and could be even more engaging to use. This led to multiple iteration cycles of playtesting and reacting to internal feedback to find the best version of the Sombra rework that we're happy with. Okay. Ich habe übrigens eine Sache, ich habe hier den Counterplay habe ich mit Counterpick überlesen oder verlesen vorhin. Aber Counterplay, okay, Counterplay ist ja legitim, solange du keinen Counterpick machen musst, ein Pick Hero X, damit du Sombra plattlegst. So, Iteration and Feedback. The early iterations of Sombra started off with rather drastic changes on each ability in order to gain new design insights. An early idea for changing Hack involved making it no longer silence abilities, but instead would deal damage to the enemy if they used any ability. This proved to not be clear enough for enemies to know how they are taking damage, and did not have consistent output between each usage and was relying on the enemy player to react. Another iteration was to make enemies deal less damage for duration. This change struggled because if the damage reduction value was low, then it would go unnoticed, and if the value was high, then it quickly became oppressive. Other hack changes were tried but did not stick because of lacking clarity and impact to enemies. We eventually kept the same hack debuff but made hacking enemy cancel stealth. Gut! Das ist sehr gut. This worked well because it made Sombra more committed to engaging the enemy and gave the opposing team a consistent opportunity to respond to her. Sehr gut, okay. Translocator had several iterations alongside stealth, since they are both Sombra's mobility and escape tools. An early idea was giving Translocator a short duration so that it had to be used during combat. We quickly noticed that Sombra players still prefer to try and use the Translocator in safe spots before engaging. We also learned that this change was pushing Sombra's gameplay style to be closer to the team engagements, which we kept in mind with other changes. Stealth had early changes of becoming a dash ability, giving a jolt of movement and a very short duration of unbreakable stealth. While interesting to have Sombra quickly glimpse in and out of stealth during fights, enemy players were unhappy with no counterplay for unbreakable stealth, and Sombra players wanted more time to flank behind enemy lines. Okay. Gut. Ja. Macht Sinn. Eventually, we consolidated changes to make Translocator a fast teleport and stealth a passive ability, giving Sombra quicker maneuvers within combat, allowing enemies to have more opportunities to react to her. We talked about her opportunist passive and decided to remove it, making room for the new stealth passive. We're also removing the passive elements of automatically revealing enemies and gaining bonus impact gun damage. We wanted to turn these passive opportunist elements into something more actively noticeable. With this closely combative version of teleporting and stealth, we then started balancing this survivability with some more lethality, which led us to exploring the many possibilities of a new damage ability. Okay, das heißt, Hacked Enemies kriegen kein Damage mehr, oder wie? Also, erhöhten Damage. So, we're also removing the passive elements of automatically revealing enemies and gaining bonus impact gun damage. Oh! Das heißt, du siehst auch nicht mehr auf der Map, wenn du... Ah, die haben das komplett entfernt. Das heißt, du siehst auch nicht mehr die Low-Health-Gegner, siehst du auch nicht mehr. Also, du siehst, wenn jetzt praktisch irgendein Hero Low-Health ist, dann sieht Sombra die nicht mehr. Okay. Okay. Also sind sie komplett weg von diesem Stealth Assassin. Sie ist jetzt halt ein Standard 0815 Damage Hero, der halt Stealth macht und hacken kann. Okay. Ja. Bin ich mal gespannt. Ist die Frage, ob sie mit dem Playstyle dann halt sich auch gut spielt. Also ob sie wirklich so viel Impact hat oder ob es nicht besser ist, einfach dann, keine Ahnung, Tracer, Soldier, Ash oder sonst irgendwas zu spielen. Hört sich auf jeden Fall witzig an, aber schau mal. Exploring new abilities. With the mobility and survivability in a place we felt happy with, we began iterating on new forms of damage. A long list of ideas was explored, ranging anywhere from cybernetic devices to digital malware. An early idea at the top of the list was a laser wire trap, an idea from her original design. Sombra would place a trap on a wall and it automatically trigger on nearby enemies to deal damage and slow. Playtest showed that it took too much time preparing the trap and had little to possibly no effect during combat, so we went back to the drawing board. Another ability was called Cybernetic Wire and would deal damage in an arc, dealing bonus damage to enemies at lower health. The intent was to secure kills as a finish and blow style ability. This felt too oppressive because of the high amount of instant damage and can be dealt to multiple enemies at once, and it was sometimes difficult for Sombra to perceive the physical range in first person while simultaneously using the machine pistol. Though there were problems, there was excitement around this new form of damage, and we then pivoted to skill shot ability ideas. Ich finde irgendwie... Ich finde das ehrlich gesagt mit dem mit dem Laser Wire Trap finde ich cool. Und dieses Cybernetic Wire klingt eigentlich auch mega cool. Wieso haben wir jetzt schon wieder einen Hero dazu, dass sich wieder einen Skillshot hat? Irgendwie ist jeder Hero oder jedes Rework, was die machen, ist immer dieser gleiche Einheitsbrei von jedem Hero mittlerweile. Weil das gleiche wie Ash Dynamite zum Beispiel. Jetzt hast du halt dann was anderes, oder was? Eventually, the ability known today as Virus was born as a projectile deals damage over time. It synergized well with the ranged playstyle, and enemies had more time to respond to the damage over time. We learned that this new form of damage can make Sombra players less likely to hack enemies when engaging out of stealth, so we explored a bonus interaction when virus impacts hack targets. Some bonus virus impact ideas were reducing its cooldown when hitting hacked enemies or spreading the damage to nearby targets. Neither of those felt very clear to enemy players. We settled with the idea of making virus deal faster damage over time for hacked targets, since that had a better balance for enemies to notice and react to the effects. Also im Prinzip ist es praktisch wie, als würdest du ein Dynamite werfen. Mit Ash. Okay. Once we're happy where this rework was heading, multiple playtests were hosted across the team to collect more feedback and fine-tune the numeric balance. Further playtests helped us tweak changes in the rework, such as making Translocator also reduce the passive stealth cooldown, giving some extra survivability back to Sombra. Overall, we finished the rework with the changes you see starting Season 7. A quick teleport version of Translocator for more combinative and trackable Sombra, a passive stealth that gives enemies time to react to Sombra before she escapes, and a new virus ability gives Sombra more lethality. Was aber heißt, du kannst dann die, wenn du Stealth nicht mehr canceln kannst. Frage, wie capst du dann Points mit Sombra? Oder wie eskortierst du eine Payload als Sombra? Ist schon eine Frage, die ich gerade in den Raum stelle. Weil wenn die Passive automatisch angeht, wenn du nicht im Combat bist, dann kannst du keinen Point contesten, du kannst keine Payload eskortieren. Also diese Sneaky Plays gibt es ja auch nicht mehr, dass du hinter das feindliche Team gehst, Invis die Payload dann nach hinten schiebst. Was okay sein kann, aber irgendwie ist das dann nervig, wenn du auf einem Punkt stehst und halt cap, du bist als Sombra die Erste, die draufkommt, aber kannst nicht cappen, weil du invisible bist. Das heißt, du musst dann erstmal irgendwie in den Combat reingehen und hast dann durch die Schüsse und so weiter, hören die Leute dann Sombra, dass da was ballert gerade hinten dran, weil du es nicht canceln kannst. Also, was? Das kommt mir jetzt gerade erst. Das ist irgendwie, ich bin mal gespannt, wie sie spielt, aber ist auf jeden Fall komisch. Sombra, Machine Pistol, Damage increased from 7.5 to 8. Minimum Spread reduced from 0.5 to 0. Holy shit! Es gibt keinen Spread mehr? Number of shots until max spread has been increased from 0 to 6 shots. Okay, nee, den Maximum Spread hat sie immer noch. Nur die ersten 6 Schüsse. Das heißt, 8 mal 6, die ersten 48 Damage kriegst du jetzt immer. Headshot Damage ist was? 1,5? Ja, und gute Nacht. Ich glaube, Headshot Damage ist 1,5, ne? Das heißt, die ersten 6 Shots, keinen Spread, zielst auf eine Head, 72 Damage und rasierst du den Gegner weg. Okay. Reload time reduced from 1.4 to 1.2 seconds. Oh mein Gott, das wird so... Sombra wird so massiv die Leute wegkillen und wegfarmen. Ich werde viel Sombra spielen, glaube ich. Hack. Cast time reduced from 0.75 to 0.65 seconds. Now cancel stealth when hacking enemy hero. Das ist die beste Änderung, die sie gemacht haben. Cooldown increased from 4 to 6 seconds. Hack has a reduced cooldown of 3 seconds if hack is interrupted or if a non-hero enemy is hacked. Okay. The hacked warning text will now only appear while you are silenced and... Was? The hacked warning text will now only appear while you are silenced and not for the remainder duration of the hacked debuff. Ja, gut, du kriegst einen extra Damage mehr. Opportunist removed. Du kriegst einen extra Damage mehr jetzt, davon ist es eh egal. Stealth, Ability reworked. Wobei. Es ist eigentlich doof. Weil eigentlich willst du ja wissen, wenn du dich irgendwo versteckst, ob du gerade gehackt bist oder nicht, weil du praktisch Sombra ja immer noch durch die Wand sieht, glaube ich, wenn du gehackt bist. Also weißt du nicht mehr, ob du gerade noch gehackt bist oder nicht, oder wie? Das ist... Weiß ich nicht. Also es liest sich, vielleicht verstehe ich es auch teilweise nicht, aber es liest sich so, als wäre das mega dämlich. Als wäre das irgendwie nervig, weil ich will ja wissen, wenn ich gehackt bin, weil ich praktisch ja vielleicht dann trotzdem noch gesehen werde durch die Wand. Naja. Stealth. Ability rework to be a passive. Sombra automatically becomes invisible after 3.5 seconds while not shooting, using a damage ability or receiving damage. 3,5 Sekunden. Wow. Stealth movement bonus reduced from 60 to 45%. Fade out duration into stealth reduced from 0.35 seconds to 0.25 seconds. Fade in duration from stealth reduced from 0.5 to 0.35 seconds. Updated UI messaging to the Sombra player when hacking health packs to revealed instead of detected. Now the message detected is only used when enemy player is in the detection radius. Okay, das ist eine gute Änderung. A virus. This is a new ability assigned to ability 1 by default. Fire a projectile damage an enemy over time. Damage is dealt faster on hacked enemies. Impact damage 10, 20 on hacked targets. Damage over time 100 over 4 seconds. Und 100 over 2 seconds on hacked targets. Okay. Also. Wie viel Leben hatte Zenyatta? 200, oder? Ich glaube, Zenyatta hat 200 Leben. Ich mache jetzt mal ein Beispiel. Du hackst einen Zenyatta, der reagiert drauf. Dann schmeißt du einen Virus auf ihn drauf, kriegt er 20 Damage. Plus er kriegt 100 Damage über 2 Sekunden. Das heißt, du hast schon mal 120 Damage und dann machst du die neue Maschinenpistole, zielst auf seinen Kopf und ballerst ihn praktisch weg und machst dann, was waren es? 72 Damage. Ich glaube, der Multiplier ist 1,5. Ja. Das könnte spaßig werden. Translocator can no longer be manually activated. Translocator will now automatically teleport Sombra after 0.25 seconds from being thrown or when impacting the environment. Hä? Can no longer be manually activated. Translocator will now automatically teleport Sombra after 0.25 seconds from being thrown or when impacting the environment. Hä? Lese ich das falsch? Das heißt, du wirfst den Translocator und nach 0,25 Sekunden wirst du teleportiert. Aber wo ist dann Teleportationsziel? Weil du wirfst den und dann wirst du aber, sobald du den wirfst, wirst du sofort teleportiert, oder was? Ich habe keine, ich check's nicht. Ich check den Satz hier nicht. Also ich check nicht, wie das funktioniert. Reduces Stealth Passive Cooldown after Teleporting. Projectile, steht nicht wie viel, aber wird irgendwas reduziert. Projectile Speed increased from 25 to 72. Cooldown reduced from 6 to 5 seconds. Cooldown now begins after Sombra teleports to the location of the transponder. Projectile launch initial vertical offset removed. EMP, ultimate charge cost increased by 15%. Health percent damage decreased from 40 to 30%. Okay. Also alles in allem, ich habe viele Fragen zu diesem Rework. Aber ich bin gespannt, wie sie spielt. Ich lasse mich überraschen. Aber da habe ich echt ein paar Fragen. Das ist... Die sollten das so machen, dass wenn die das schon wissen, die machen einen Blogpost dazu, Die sollten einfach die Fähigkeiten in dem Video demonstrieren. Damit man sieht, wie das genau ausschaut. Ich bin da immer... Das wird es viel einfacher machen. EMP, Ultimate Charge Cost Increase, okay, haben wir schon. Moving forward, we hope this offers more insight in our development process behind hero reworks and our intentions for Sombra's ability changes. These iterations are focused on making Sombra a more fun, exciting hero to play and a less frustrating hero to fight against. We feel this new version of Sombra will provide new combative playstyles and clearer experience for all players. We'll continue to watch how Sombra performs going forward and will adjust balance when the time is right. As with all heroes in Overwatch, Sombra is very important to us and we value the feedback of our amazing community. Thanks for reading. Boop. Okay. Na, ich bin gespannt. Ich werde es morgen mal ausprobieren, wenn der Patch da ist. Ich bin sehr gespannt, weil es liest sich teilweise komisch und teilweise so geschrieben, dass ich es aber auch nicht verstehe, was sie damit meinen. Das muss ich einfach mal sehen. Ich lasse mich überraschen.